Hello, Nakama, and welcome back to the Church of One Piece. I am your pastor, the One Piece apologist, and today's sermon is focused on Chapter 59, Sanji's Debt. Well, turns out Sleepy Richie puts a decisive end to this long-term battle. It had been going for over 12 hours, and then just Sleepy Richie comes up and just knocks them both out. I mean, maybe he should be captain, honestly. Let's give the crew to Richie to see what happens. So then in the actual story of the chapter, I find it interesting to find out that none of the cooks knew Sanji and Zeph's past. They didn't know what the two of them had been through together. I would probably just be sharing that kind of information very quickly, very regularly. And Pearl is basically saying how the Krieg pirates are all, known for being so ruthless and all that. And Don Krieg is like, yep, absolutely, ruthless is the way to go. Preach it, Pearl, and Pearl asks Gin. And Gin just stays quiet, and it's very interesting because then Pearl just assumes the quietness is just him being, strong, silent type and stoic. And this is, Battle Fleet commander of the Don Krieg pirate armada. He wrote the book on Ruthless, so obviously him being silent, I was just like, he's being cool, but he's clearly down for the ruthlessness, just like the rest of us. And I just think it's interesting, Sanji, he's like, basically, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't have anything that I can do here because, Zeph is still at gunpoint and all this stuff, but I will continue to put my life on the line, to sacrifice my life for Zeph's dream, even if it only buys his dream for one more minute. And, clearly Sanji feels a serious debt to this guy. As the chapter is titled, Sanji's Debt. But, yeah, I don't know. And I love, of course, Luffy's solution is always just punch it, or in this case, kind of kick it, but just hit it as hard as you can, that will solve the problem. And so, the deck fins are all, that came out from under the brassiere, the deck fins are all on fire from Pearl's attacks now, and Luffy just sends a foot straight up in the air, and then gum, battle axe, and stomps it right down, cracks the deck fins up, and puts out the fires so that it's not, not as big a deal anymore. We don't have to worry about the restaurant burning down. And I just absolutely love that full page of Oda Sensei artwork. Sweet, sweet Oda Sensei artwork that shows just the maximum devastation of Luffy's Gum Battle Axe. Super awesome. And, then Krieg actually just, and I think this is interesting because Gin is currently trying to hold Zeph hostage so that Sanji and the other cooks will do what he says. But Krieg is like, just give up the hostage. It doesn't even matter. Shoot him in the head right now. Gin, kill Zeph. And Krieg is just given that order. And luckily, Gin hesitates. And so then Krieg orders him to do it again. And Gin hesitates again. And it kind of seems like maybe Gin isn't really so down for that plan, for the kill Zeph plan. And I think Luffy and Sanji kind of have noticed this too, because they just start like arguing with each other about what they're getting themselves into. Sanji especially does not seem at all concerned that Gin might carry out that order that Krieg has just given. So I think he's kind of realized that, if Gin is going to kill Zeph, he probably would have by now. And I love, this is the meat of it. This is the core. Obviously, the meat is going to be spoken by Luffy. He loves meat. And so he is just like, getting killed is no way to repay someone for saving your life! And he's right. I don't think Zeph saved Sanji's life so that Sanji could stay here and repay him a debt. So he didn't save Sanji's life so that he could have his personal own little swirly-browed slave boy. No, he saved him so that Sanji could go find the All Blue. So that Sanji could accomplish both of their dreams. And Sanji is wasting his life right now. He's just hanging out at the brassiere. He's stuck. He's not moving forward. He's not progressing. And he needs to. And so I think that Luffy is here to help with that. And I love that quick one little panel flashback between Luffy and Sanji's argument of showing Shanks with the missing arm, showing that Luffy knows what it's like to have someone sacrifice a limb to save his life, and that he's not wasting it, right? He took the straw hat, he took the love that Shanks showed for him by giving his arm, and he made something of himself. He's going to be the Pirate King. He's not going to just sit around and regret that Shanks lost an arm for him. Shanks made that decision. Luffy now just needs to be grateful for it. And make something of that. Right? Don't let his sacrifice be in vain. Whoa, 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 whoa! Suddenly Gin just dropped the gun that he had been pointing at Zeff this whole time. He's got Zeff dead to rights. Totally in control of this whole situation. And instead of shooting Zeff like Don Krieg has ordered, Gin just drops the gun and suddenly charges forward and boom! Takes out Pearl. Aren't they allies? I thought that they were on a crew together. What's going on? And then he just says because he owes it to Sanji, because Sanji fed him when he was starving to death. And I think he also couldn't kill Zeff because Zeff fed his whole crew, Don Krieg and the whole crew, when they were starving to death. And so he couldn't kill Zeff at that moment. But now he's like, all right, well, best I can offer you. I still have to follow my captain's orders, but I'll kill you with my own hands. I'm not going to let this Pearl asshole do it. So let's go, Sanji. Time to fight Gin. And of course, Luffy's trying to act like it wasn't his plan to sink the whole ship. He was like, I was just trying to get the thing done. They're like, liar, you're full of shit. You're going to sink the whole ship because you were saying that, if I sink the ship, they don't have anything to steal. But that's stupid because there's no point in protecting it from them stealing it if you sink it. I think that'll do it for today's review. So you'll have to tune into the next sermon at the Church of One Piece to see Sanji and Gin's epic battle commence. But until then, this has been the review for Chapter 59, Sanji's Debt. And as always, One Piece be with you.